put up there.
Oh.
So, I forgot we were still. Oh, it's bad.
Not what I was thinking. It could have had a lot more berry taste. You know what I mean?
It's like a champagne. It tastes like champagne.
You could have had a little more.
So, this is a Leinenheigels berry shandy. You know what? So, I'm not from Massachusetts, but having the privilege of living there for a little bit, they had a bunch of breweries, and they had a berry beer, which is like, it tastes like beer with berries. That's what I want. I was really hoping that this berry shandy was going to be like that, and maybe it's because I don't know what shandy means.
I don't think it means anything.
It means something.
I don't think so.
And so this means to me, and to make it even worse, 4.2 alcohol percentage. So I might as well be drinking water with a drop of real alcohol in it.
Yeah.
Bummer. Not very good. It's just like champagne.
I think it could have. It says brewed with honey with blackberry juice. It could have had a lot more blackberry juice and honey because it's not.
It tastes like champagne. Gross.
I don't like it, but I'm gonna drink it though because
VIP night success, I think.
Yeah, and we even said it like if we didn't go to the ComicCon at all, we accomplished a lot just being at the VIP to where, you know, it was like we're good. Like if we don't go to the ComicCon, I think we did pretty good.
Right.
Just going to the VIP.
So now moving on to the next day, right? So and we're pumped, man. We're like, dude, Thursday night was so awesome.
Yeah.
We're going in with great vigor. So on Friday night we show up. Dee was a little upset because he had to maybe stand in a little bit of a line, even though we're VIP. But we did like a video on the way there. We were ready to go.
Yeah, we're pumped.
Friday was probably my favorite day.
Yeah. I mean, we get there, we stood in line for a little bit, but then once we came in, they checked our stuff. There was a security guy.
My professional camera.
You know, there was a security guy who was like, hey, VIP, you know, call us in. So we kind of went in while other people were still in line trying to buy tickets and stuff. So that was cool that we got to, you know, not have to wait in line because I was kind of getting annoyed waiting in line. But it was good. I mean, my expectations for my first Comic-Con was like as far as cosplay go, I was expecting a little more cosplay characters.
Obviously Friday wasn't the day for that. Saturday was the day for cosplay.
Yeah.
That just
it's still
line.
To me it seemed like there was a bunch of manga anime looking people walking around.
Yeah.
Like
I did see some good costumes. So I'm gonna just name. If I remember, I'll name them all. So one of the costumes I thought was kind of cool, and my costumes aren't based on like you look like whatever, but they're based on like creativity. My favorites. And one dude had like the Spider-Man, Peter Parker from here down, like Spider-Man, and then on his face he had like he was starting to flake, but it looked like just geometrical shapes, like he was gonna like turn ash. I thought it was pretty cool.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. My favorites were the two women from...
Oh, you mean these women?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna write down my notes for this video, Dee being a creep.
But I gotta look it up, man. They're from the stained glass place. Yeah, so these ladies are awesome. They're from Window to the Soul stained glass company or store or whatever. But they dressed.
What were they dressed as? Like
they were dressed as, I guess from. Is it
Pacific Rim? There you go.
They were like the Soul stained glass studio. And these two women, they work there, but they travel a lot. They like go to different like not just Comic Cons, but they go to other like events where they set up to sell the merchandise and stuff, and they dress in like they were dressed as the Pacific Rim officers, like they were whatever. But then they have other like outfits where they kind of look like officers. It's pretty cool, but it's called Window to the Soul Stained Glass Studio. And they were really cool girls. I mean, kind of sexy, but they were my favorite ones there. Everybody else was kind of, I don't watch a lot of anime and shit like that. So
yeah, it was. I didn't know who the people were.
I couldn't tell what they were, so I was just kind of like, it was weird because it's different. It's different if you're in cosplay and then you see somebody else in cosplay. You can be like, hey, let's take a picture together.
Because then you used to look like a creep.
But then I was like, I don't want to be creepy and be like, okay, I like your costume, but I want to be like, can I take a picture with you? Can I take a picture with you? It's just.
But there wasn't, to be honest with you, there wasn't that many pictures to be taken on Friday anyway.
And then none that I really wanted.
Yeah, but I did enjoy Friday the most, and because I think that the connections that we made were probably the best, like that day. And the ones from VIP kind of rolled over. So we walked up and saw the library bars. They were like, hey, like it was like old friends. That's what I'm talking about. They were like very available. They were like, hey, and talking to us and giving us their time. And it just seemed genuine. I don't know if they practiced that, but it just seemed very genuine.
And I think they did good by going to the VIP. I wish the other celebrities that were there would have done the same thing, because then that would have built something later on, because in some ways we could have helped them from being VIPs, being at the VIP party, establishing that kind of thing with them.
I don't know how much we could help them, but I guess
I think we could have.
I mean, how are we helping them?
Because like the library bars, just us going around them and just showing that, hey, it's okay, you can come hang with them too.
Yeah. They were very approachable, very nice. Library bars they have my vote if they're running for
awesome.
anything.
They're awesome.
But then we got, not only that, but then we started going deeper in. And the first night, Friday night, we were talking to so many people that we only got halfway through with it.
Yeah.
We were talking. We were going to all the booths. We were talking, trying to make connections, giving our cards, getting their cards. We met up with this group of guys that do patches. So now we're gonna start doing. We're gonna get like our blank slate patches, like stuff like this on their patches. I'm not gonna. I can put it in your hand. Do it like this though, so that I can. No, like this. Do it like this, so I can put it in your hand.
Like this.
Here.
So you're probably gonna do that. Okay.
Yeah, do something like, but yeah, we're gonna do some patches. I think that a sticky sugar patch needs to happen. We gotta talk about that too. We'll talk about it later.
And then we met some other people that were interested in some really great artists, but they're really good on paper or whatever, but when it comes to the digital part and creating t-shirts, they wasn't really sure about it. And we've been doing that for a little bit, so it was kind of good to
months.
Yeah, but I mean, it was kind of great to tell them our what we've done, and kind of it felt weird to me, because it's like, yeah, this dude's got these freaking awesome drawings, and he's asking me about how to put designs on a t-shirt.
There was some gentlemen. They looked. They knew what they were doing. They had beautiful art, more like kind of Aztecan kind of art, which I think is beautiful. Yeah. And they just didn't know how to do the t-shirt side of the house. And I was like, man, we need to get them in a video. We can talk to them. We can learn from each other. And they were loving it, man. They just wanted to be there. They wanted to talk. They wanted to hang out. Anything. I was like, dude, we've made mistakes, and if we can stop, we can help you from not making those mistakes. Let's do it.